Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on what's in the next chapter of your life pertaining to your career, your money, your love life, as well as other relationships and events. I will give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. Meditate here on the 4 piles and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful group 1, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on what will take place in the next chapter of your life. As far as your career, how your finances will be, will your bag get bigger? Your relationships, whether romantic or platonic, even certain events. I will give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So I can see here that you are naturally drawn to the card that has the red in it. And I love the color red because it represents action and it represents creativity and fire. So if you do have a prominent fire sign in your birth chart, this could be definitely a very strong confirmation for you. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries in your sun, moon, or rising, or even in your Venus placements, as well as the 7th house of relationships. And this could also, those signs could be very significant in a person's chart that is very inclusive here in your reading. So let's get your cards and let's see. You have here the mentor. That's quite intriguing. And let's see here, you have here self-love. And I do love how self-love is the color of red. And then you have the blue here. So this is definitely playing out really well. You have here, my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. So I am definitely seeing a wonderful correlation already with your first 3 cards, and the rest of your cards here I will put here and lay them out in a moment. But I really want to get into your first 3. So coming out just straight off here with mentor. So I can definitely see there's someone that is coming into your life that is passing on wisdom, passing on lots of wisdom to you. And they are refining you as a student. So this could definitely really be about you moving forward into something that you have been interested in. And by you taking this action forward, you are going to connect with this person that does have your best interest at heart. And also here with the self-love card, this is definitely about you having more strength within the next chapter of your life. This is about self-love, unconditional love, self-respect, and a lot of courage for you. So I do love that correlation. And with the capacity to tune into the energy of love, that also gives you that capacity to have compassion for another person. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Page of Pentacles. I definitely am excited to see the Page of Pentacles, especially with the mentor card showing up. And you have here the Pleiadians, and this represents unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. So there's lots of love in the next chapter of your life. And also here with the Page of Pentacles showing up, this is earth energy, physical energy. This is about resources. And the Page of Pentacles is definitely about money news that is coming to you in the next chapter of your life. There's definitely more money. There is a new job. And around this new job, your income is going to raise and your bag is getting bigger. So that's always good news as seen here in this Page of Pentacles energy. The Page of Pentacles energy is definitely earth energy. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo could be in your sun, moon, or rising Venus placements, as well as that seventh house of relationships, and also could be in the placements of, someone that is going to play a very beautiful position in your life when it comes to your finances here. So let's get more insight here. And you have the Five of Wands. And you have here the Page of Wands, which is so nice. I love the Page of Wands and the Five of Wands showing up back to back. And you have here the Empress. I love it because the Empress represents abundance. She represents grace as well as nature and beauty. So this is making perfect sense in alignment with your vibrational frequency. All of your cards do correlate and confirm each other. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get into this Page of Wands energy showing up here. Fire energy, creativity energy. So there's lots of creative moving forward ability. There's lots of new projects coming in for you, and you are really just having the inspiration to create, to grow here. I'm also feeling as if there's someone that is definitely coming into your life that you're going to connect with. First on a platonic level, but then that's going to turn into a romantic relationship. It's going to turn into something bigger, something bolder when it comes to love, because there's lots of love here within yourself. So you can only naturally radiate and attract love from someone else. So that's why this mentor is definitely showing up, because you are showing yourself lots of self-love here, lots of unconditional love, self-respect, and courage. Also here with the Five of Wands energy, Page of Wands, Five of Wands, fire, creativity, energy, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries in those placements that I did mention moments earlier. This is about creativity. The next chapter of your life is about you definitely taking chances, charting new paths, going on like these wonderful adventures of exploration with your gifts and your talents, putting yourself out in the forefront. And because you are doing this with bravery, lots of courage, and lots of love leading the way, that's this Empress energy that you're representing here. So there's lots of spiritual harmony. There's harmony between and in your relationships, whether romantic or platonic. There's lots of harmony that is taking place for you. Lots of abundance surrounding your finances here, surrounding growth, surrounding love. You definitely are becoming just even more beautiful from the inside out. And I mean this in a vain way as well, like as far as your vanity and your physical beauty, you are just radiating gorgeousness, because see here, you are really transforming, and the Empress energy is definitely showing me that there's a luxury that you will experience. So with this luxurious lifestyle, of course, there's definitely lots of self-sufficiency, financial gain, and I can definitely see you having more pleasure. I do want to point out the Pleiadians energy here, seeing unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. So that is really the forefront of your next chapter, where you're going to be having so much fun, so much joy in creating, meeting other people, connecting with this mentor that has the same goals and dreams and insight that you have when it comes to growth, when it comes to exploration of your gifts and your talents. Also, here with the Five of Wands energy, this is definitely representing like some sort of challenges that will take place in the next chapter of your life. Because, of course, with growth, you do see challenges, okay? But with those challenges, you'll be able to handle those challenges very creatively, as I can see here, because of your strength and your power that you have when it comes to self-love. Those challenges will be handled very creatively. I also do see that there will be some sports that you will be taking part of, and this is something that you have been wanting to do for a while. So you're encouraged to continue to spread your wings, to continue to see your life and your future, your present moment in the positive aspect, because this is what is lining you up here on this vibrational frequency, and this is what you are attracting to you in the next chapter of your life. So group 1, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 2, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on what will take place in the next chapter of your life. This reading will give you insight about your career, your money, your bag getting bigger, as well as your love life, relationships, platonic or romantic, and even special events. I'm going to give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. I see here that you are drawn to the deck with the geometric patterns. And I love this deck here because it's representative of mystery and excitement. So let's see the cards that you do have here. And you have here the Sun, which is the source of all. And the Sun card is very interesting coming out, but it is also good because the Sun, it represents material happiness. It also represents an event that, or a situation that's going to have a joyous outcome for you. And it also is about success in a creative area of your life. So your reading is just starting out really good, group 2. And let's see what else you do have. And you have this card. It says, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. How intriguing. And you also have here compassion. So just let me read these 3 cards first, because I am very excited about what you have here. So just starting out with, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Well, this is definitely about source energy. And I do love how you have the Sun card and this message coming out immediately after, because Sun is the source, it is the life giver, and so is consciousness, because Spirit is consciousness. And so This is about you tapping in more and being more in more alignment with source energy, with divine intelligence. And here with the compassion numerology 99 card showing up here in your reading, this is definitely about you having compassion for yourself, not taking yourself so serious and not being critical of yourself or your lives or the actions that you are taking, because previously you've been very self-critical, hyper focused on the things that have not been going well in your life. And so you're giving yourself a break within this next chapter of your life, and you are in total alignment with who you truly are. And that is divine love and source energy. So with the compassion card showing up, I can definitely see that this compassion is going towards someone else as well. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the pentagram, harmony, protection, and idealism. So with the pentagram energy, this is definitely about you being protected and guided by source energy, especially when it comes to your goals, your gifts, your talents, your dreams. You are being guided, and you are downloaded with ideas that resonate with your true purpose in life. So there's a lot of mental clarity for you in the next chapter of your life. And I can definitely see how the pentagram energy and the card, it aligns up with compassion and sun, the source, as well as I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness message here. So this is a very strong confirmation. It's about harmony. It's about idealism. So there's lots of peace for you in your next chapter, lots of joyous relationships with others as well. So let's get more. And you have here the Page of Wands. I am just excited. And I said that in that way because the Page of Wands laid naturally here under the Source card. And because the Page of Wands is creative energy. And with the Page of Wands energy showing up, this is definitely about a new creative project that you will be in collaboration with someone else, and this person that is coming into your life to assist you with your goals regarding this project has the energy of like an active kid. So this person resonates with your energy, your free-flowing, free-spirited energy. And this is about a project that's going to really feel like an adventure, a fresh chance. It's going to feel like a new beginning and a release on something that you have been desiring for quite a long time. And you have here the Devil card. So with the Devil card showing up, I can definitely see here that there's going to be some sort of envy on the part of someone that is going to be in your circle, which is why this compassion card did show up. So you're encouraged here, and just a reminder that when people do get jealous and they show you their intentions of enviousness and greed, you are to see them with compassion and love, because the Devil card is about them really being obsessed with your gifts and who you are, but it's obsession in a non-productive, non-natural way. So you're encouraged to, when this person does show up, don't look for them, because they're going to be there, because with success and with with your joyous outcome and material happiness, as you see here with the Source card showing up, there's naturally going to be someone that envies you and that is jealous of you, but you're encouraged to send that person lots of love and white sparkly light, because that is the energy in which you are to radiate from, so that you will receive that energy in return. Be sure not to react to this person and to respond. And sometimes a response is saying nothing at all and just being silent and moving forward and turning the other cheek on this obsessive, jealous energy. So let's get more. And you have here the Page of Wands. It's twice here in your reading with two different decks. So you have the Page of Wands here and the Page of Wands here. So again, the Page of Wands is about good news coming to you regarding your creative ventures, and it's about good communication as well with the person or people that you will be collaborating with on your projects. And you have here the Seven of Cups. So I do want to point out before I get into the Seven of Cups card that this Page of Wands energy is fire sign energy, creativity energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries in the sun, moon, or rising, Venus placements, or the seventh house of partnerships or relationships in your birth chart, or a significant person's birth chart that is going to play a very important role here in the next chapter of your life. Also, with the Seven of Cups energy, I am definitely getting some commitment issues from you, because there's going to be lots of choices that you're going to have to make. So just to put this out here on the forefront so that you'll be aware of it, don't pile too much on your plate at once so that you can handle things and so that your integrity can stay intact with those that you do work with. So maybe instead of 4, 5, 6 commitments, take on 1 or 2 things that are very close to you and that are priority, because you can easily overload yourself with too many choices and too many commitments, as seen here in the Seven of Cups energy. And you have here the Advocate, Saturn. So with the Advocate card, this is making perfect sense, especially laying next to the Compassion card that does show up here in your reading. The Advocate is represented by the planet Saturn, and it is about humanitarianism. So you're going to be very charitable in the next chapter of your life with the giving of your energy, your time, and your attention to things that are dear and close to your heart. So you'll be donating, lots of your supportive energies to causes that mean a lot to you. And I do want to point out that Saturn is about compassion. It's about compassion. And so with the Compassion card showing up here in your reading, that's a very strong confirmation here. And that is clearly telling me that you are to pay close attention to being very compassionate to yourself as well as others who may be a bit shady or giving you energy that you know you do not deserve. So also the planet Saturn is representing here your driven nature, as well as your rebellious tendencies. And it's also about being a champion. So yes, you are successful in the next chapter of your life. There is lots of prosperity and material abundance and beautiful, joyous outcomes. But there is a challenge or challenges with other people. But because you are aware of this and you do know this now, you are encouraged here to focus on spreading love and joy and just turning the other cheek on things that do not serve you or will not elevate you for your higher good. I do want to point out, though, that with the Sun card that you are naturally drawn to, your first deck, the Sun rules over the sign of Leo. And Leo is the only sign that the Sun rules over. So Leo could definitely be one of the top placements in your birth chart, as well as a placement in the birth chart of someone that's going to play a significant role in your success. So group 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on what will take place in the next chapter of your life. This is going to represent your career, your love life, relationships, whether platonic or romantic, your money, how big your bag will be, as well as other events. I'm going to give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So, group 3, your energy attracts you here to this gorgeous card that is golden. And it has these wonderful ancient patterns. And I am getting the energy of like wisdom from your deck. I don't know why. I feel like there's some information that you're going to find out in the next chapter of your life that is going to be very significant to you. But let's see what cards you do have. And you do have here, Empty Well, Time to Replenish. Yes, I love this card showing up for you. You also have Joy is the ultimate creator. This is making sense. And you have here the Ace of Cups. Why did I feel this? I felt like the Ace of Cups energy was definitely showing up here in your reading. But let me explain your first 3 cards, and then I'll get back to your other cards. With Empty Well, Time to Replenish, you see, this is definitely about the next chapter of your life where you are taking time out to retreat, to rest, to renew your mind, body, and spirit, to go into solitude. And this is definitely going to enhance your recovery, because in the last chapter or the previous chapter, it was very draining for you and it did have lots of challenges. But this next chapter of your life, it's definitely filled with lots of replenished energy. And baby, you are looking a lot younger. Yes, you are, because of the way that you are taking the time out to care for your own self, your well-being. You are just looking wonderful. And with the message here, Joy is the ultimate creator, I can definitely see that you are taking more time out to seek things that align with happiness. You are following your bliss. You're watching more comedy creations. You are being even more funnier yourself. You're seeing things in a lighthearted, humorous way, which is wonderful. Now, with this Ace of Cups energy, I just strongly felt this with your deck. And just to point out, I do not consciously put the cards together. I pick the cards without looking at them and put them in the deck. But when your first card showed up here, I just felt a strong sense of this Ace of Cups energy. Now, let me just point out that this Ace of Cups energy is about water, and it's about your emotional connections with someone else. And the water signs showing up here are Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, as represented by this Cups water energy. Those placements could be in your sun, moon, or rising, or even in your Venus placements, as well as the 7th house of partnerships and relationships. And it also, those signs, water signs, could represent the placements of someone else. But I do want to point out this energy is a high vibrational frequency energy for a new baby or relationship, a proposal, or a marriage in the next chapter of your life. And I find that to be very wonderful. And of course, it correlates with the joy that is seen here with the message from Spirit. Let's get more insight here. And you have here the Death card. Now, with the Death card showing up, this is wonderful because it is definitely showing that there is a replenished energy. This is about you ending a cycle and beginning a new cycle, restoration. This is about you coming into a new self-awareness, a deeper self-love for, yourself. This is about big changes and endings, as well as a time to move on, a rebirth of some sort of energy that you have been, holding on to that was not serving you. And you are now moving on towards something that is for your higher purpose. A beautiful transformation here. Let's get more insight. And you have here the Kabbalah, the tree of life. So with the Kabbalah and the Tree of Life cards showing up, this is about integration, life lessons, and how you have learned things in the previous chapters of your life that will serve you in a positive way for the rest of your life. This is about growth. Okay, this is about evolution and evolving. So let's get more. You have here the Hierophant energy, and I did say that your first card gave an insight and a feeling of wisdom, and with the Hierophant card showing up, this is a very strong confirmation here with wisdom. So there's knowledge being downloaded to you by divine intelligence. That knowledge is going to assist you with your life's purpose, with your creative ventures, and with your connectivity to this wonderful partnership and marriage proposal here. You're going to know this person straight off because this is someone that resonates with you. This is someone that has the same life beliefs that you have, the same mindset. So this is about wisdom here, and this is about you knowing things before you actually have to experience them. So let's get more insight. And you have here moderation and the Tower card. So with moderation and the Tower card showing up, I'm seeing a strong confirmation here with you releasing destructive energy, and you are becoming more enlightened with source energy. So you are letting go and destroying those limited beliefs that you have been holding about yourself. And you are allowing the greater versions of expression of yourself to shine through. You are tapping into your highest potential of creativity. And you're doing things now within moderation, as were before you were doing things a bit obsessive. So your life is definitely balancing out. There's lots of harmonious energy taking place for you. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here Saturn, the organizer. I definitely can see a very strong confirmation and correlation with Saturn, the organizer card, showing up here in your reading, because everything does have its rightful place. Strong confirmation, especially with moderation coming out and then Saturn. So there's definitely lots of patience for you in the next chapter of your life, as you know that patience is a virtue and patience allows you to see things more clarity. So there's lots of consistent disciplined, systematic movement for you when it comes to your day-to-day task, as well as when it comes to your goals and creative ventures. Saturn is about truth. So this is about you recognizing the things that are loyal to you as far as your thoughts. Are they serving you or are they harmful? The truth will set you free. And so you are seeing truth in others as well a lot sooner than before. And so Spirit is wanting you to know that it is very important that you do stay very discerning. Spirit is downloading discerning energy into you so that you are more reliable and consistent. So there's lots of committed, steadfast energy for you when it comes to your career, your dreams, your goals. And I am definitely loving this marriage and proposal taking place for you. So group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 4, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on what will take place in the next chapter of your life. This is going to be energy representing your career, how your bag is going to look, your money, your relationships, platonic or romantic, as well as any special events. I will give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So group 1, you are drawn here to this gorgeous blue card. And I love it because I love the mystique of the feminine energy on the cover of the card. But let's see what it says. It says, see beauty in others. So with the see beauty in others card, this is definitely about your surroundings becoming even more beautiful to you, how you see yourself. You are seeing yourself with this enlightened vision of beauty. So there's lots of high vibrational frequency energy around you pertaining beauty and love. Let's see your other cards. And you have here the Magician card, which is quite intriguing. And you also have the 5 of Wands, which is very interesting. And let me put your other cards here and let's just read these 3 cards together. So here with the Magician card, I can definitely see that there's definitely lots of focused, creative energy for you, where in the next chapter, you are going to be turning your visions into reality and taking more inspired action. As you know, before you may have been just doing things just because you thought maybe it's the right thing to do, or you had this work hard mentality, but that is not the case anymore. You're doing things because you are inspired to do them, and that is the right frequency to be on, because out of inspired action comes more inspiration, success, and prosperity. So yes, whatever you touch is definitely turning into gold in the next chapter of your life. Here with the 5 of Wands energy, this is definitely about someone that feels that they're in competition with you. So be very conscious of this debate energy, debate conversations, going back and forth with someone over meaningless topics and things, especially when it has to do with, you. You know who you are. You know what you want. You know what you want to do with your life, and you don't owe anyone anything. So be very conscious of this debative person that has their defenses always up. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. So yes, miracles are definitely natural for you because you are seeing them in this way. You are seeing that it is natural for your bag to be bigger. It's natural for you to be financially free. So there's definitely lots of things that others would consider miracles taking place in your life, especially with the magician card showing up, how your dreams are turning into reality. And you have here the Four of Wands. With the Four of Wands energy, I find it quite interesting, especially with the Five of Wands energy showing up here. The Four of Wands energy is definitely the opposite of that energy. The Four of Wands is about, in the next chapter of your life, there is a homecoming where you are celebrating with others, and where there is lots of friendship and family time, a reunion taking place with those that you deeply connect with and care about. So let's see here. You also have here the Ten of Cups. I love the Ten of Cups showing up because this is a very strong confirmation with the Four of Wands energy, because the Ten of Cups energy, it represents your emotions, water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, seen in the top placements of your birth chart, sun, moon, or rising, or even in your Venus placements, as well as the 7th house of relationships. These placements could also be seen in the placements of someone that's going to play a very positive, significant role in the next chapter of your life, because this Ten of Cups energy is representing a family contentment and total love and support for you, and vice versa. And you have that energy going to someone that is very close to you as well. So thank you, Spirit, for this wonderful confirmation with this Four of Wands representing a reunion of family and friends, and the Ten of Cups, total family love and contentment surrounding your family's vibration. Thank you, Spirit. You have here adventure. With the adventure card showing up, it's just as it says. It's about you taking fresh chances and having lots of abundant energy here in the next chapter of your life. It's about you charting new paths. It's about you beginning things that you thought you previously would never be able to do. But see, now, because you are seeing yourself as this adventurous person, and you are seeing the beauty here in others and in everything, this gives you this radiating insight and energy to just be very adventurous and to move forward on your ideas, on life. It's about traveling for you as well. So there's definitely a wonderful trip that will take place, as seen in the numerology 55 adventure card. It's lots of changes taking place as well when it comes to your perspective and how you are seeing yourself and others. Wonderful confirmation here. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the reptilians. This is about predator and survival. So I did get the insight moments earlier with the Five of Wands energy about competition, and someone is feeling as if they're in competition with you. There's been a rivalry of some sort in previous chapters, and for some reason a little bit of this energy is carrying over to the next chapter of your life. But because you are aware of this, you're encouraged to be conscious, because this person is really just trying to get your attention and to steal your energy, because I am definitely picking up that this person really is just like this with everyone, and you are to be conscious of them. I feel as if you feel like you do have some obligation to this person, and of course you are to be encouraged to know that you do not. The only obligation you do have is to source energy and yourself, and to go in the direction of love, compassion, and understanding when it comes to this person. Even if you do have to go in an opposite direction, turn the other cheek, as the Master Jesus has said. Turn the other cheek. That doesn't mean ignore the the tyrant energy of this person. It means acknowledge it, that it does exist, but walk away from it and do not let it affect your creative adventures, your goals. Do not let it affect your peace and the love that you do have within you. And you have here the engineer. The engineer is definitely a card that is one that resonates with adventure. It is about moving forward. It is about putting things together. And the engineer is ruled by the planet Mars. And the planet Mars, it rules over the sign of Aries. So it's about bravery, it's about courage, and it's about aggression. And Spirit did give us the insight earlier about this aggressive behavior that you have to be conscious of within someone. But please do not focus on this person in this way. Just let go. And also be conscious of how you do respond to people as well, because your aggression could be more than it has to be as well. So be very conscious of that. But Spirit wants you to know, with the engineer card showing up, that every problem has a solution. Okay? And it's all about you really being more productive. It's about you being focused and very creative. Spirit is downloading into you more competent, practical energy here. I do want to point out that with the Five of Wands and the engineer card showing up, this is about competition as well. So also you could compete in some sort of creative project, something to do with sports or entertainment as well in the next chapter of your life. But nevertheless, it is also representing adventures, and adventure did show up here as well. So there's lots of confirmation and correlation here in your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Group of 4, your reading is accurate AF. And if this reading does resonate with you and inspire you, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.